Chelsea then with a little bit more possession. More shots, not more shots on goal. Expected goals will suggest that Chelsea may have won. What do you think here? Did Chelsea deserve a little bit more? The stats suggest it.
Well, you deserve what you get. And, you know, Liverpool are a very accomplished side. We know that. They were not at the best in this game. They can play a lot better. So that's a good sign for them, that they can play probably at 70 or 80%, still go away and dig a result out. I get frustrated sometimes just watching Liverpool in the final third with Mane and Salah. I think they get a little bit careless when they're 2-0 up. Instead of trying to make it 3-0 and 4-0 and kill the game, they're trying these little flicks and tricks. And then all of a sudden, Kante scores and you're up against it. So I think, you know, from that point of view, you know, a little bit frustrating Liverpool in the final third. But again, as I mentioned, coming back from Naples, digging out a result in the Premier League, that's 6 straight wins again for the 2nd straight year. That's the first time that's been done. And now a club record for them, 15 straight Premier League wins if you take into account the end of last season and this season. That's telling you this is a side that is ready-made to go all the way. As for Chelsea, we know the problem, scoring goals. It's an issue for them. I was impressed by young Tomori at the back. I think he has a bright future if he stays fit. He's really big and strong, reads the game well, very, very quick. And N'Golo Kante getting, you know, back to full fitness and match sharpness is a big bonus for Frank Lampard.
Jules, I wonder what you think of this one. You on the same page as Craig? Good enough from Liverpool, but maybe not their best?
Yeah, I agree with what Craig said. I think it's a game that Liverpool wouldn't have won last season, for example. We know how difficult they found it away from home last year against the top 6 sides. You know, they were second best at Arsenal, but they got a draw. They were second best at Chelsea. They got a draw with Sturridge last minute. They were obviously beaten at City. They had those tough games. And I think this one, them winning it is a big change compared to last season. They rode a bit their luck in the second half. We saw that on the video just now with the chances that Chelsea had towards the end after the N'Golo Kante goal. And yeah, even when they're not at their best, even when they're a bit tired, they managed to get a win today, which I think is huge for them. And for Chelsea, I liked a lot of the things they did today. I like the way they pressed. I like the way they cut the relationship between Alexander-Arnold and Firmino, for example, which is vital in the way Liverpool play when they have the ball, especially in the second half. I thought Chelsea did that really well. And like Craig said, I think Kante coming back to that kind of level is a huge boost for them.
I think the only game they won away was against the big boys was Tottenham at Wembley last year. And that was a game that they should have killed, and then they almost lost it at the end. I think I mentioned today for a player that never gets much credit, or certainly not on you know, I don't see it too much. Everybody talks about Van Dijk, but I thought Joel Matip, the way every ball would come up, not every ball, but you know, a lot of the balls that Chelsea threw into the box, his head was like a magnet on it, or he was there to clear it, and I thought he was a tower. You know, there was a couple of times he got across just to do enough to put people off, and you saw Van Dijk sort of patting him on the back. You know, that's a decent partnership they've got at the moment. Everybody talks about Van Dijk, but I thought Joel Matip at times was a real rock, especially for cross balls into the box.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.